And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like,
he was not supposed to catch that, bro.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Burrow looking to pass.
Exactly.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes
same
down.
play, they're going to try to hot
Sack back at the 29.
Man up again.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
What are you running, bro?
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he got him.
Back to the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Steps away to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
I could have passed that.
Here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Here's a diving catch right side. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I'm going to try. Let's see.
They'll give it to Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Rodgers' throw complete there to St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm trying to throw that early.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
He was open the first time. I should have passed him.
Equanimeous St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Bing.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Escaping the pressure right. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. From his end zone, Wilson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Oh.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Burrow.
Austin just kept running. I stopped.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
No blitz. See what he's going to do.
To throw again on second down. Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
We talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Able to find Higgins. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
I shouldn't have been nice on that drive.
Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Right. 4 for 2 is crazy.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Onside, but you're not coming back.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking deep for Adams.
A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Ball going to be intercepted.
Let's go,
again. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Come on.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Oh, I threw that right on him.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I threw that right on him.
He dropped down near the 5.
And the Bengals are right back in this football game.
And now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Burrow will throw.
This goes out wide from Nixon.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up around the 27. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, man, killed him.
He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his second touchdown.
Yo, what did you send me, bro? On Instagram.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Oh, you love Madden? Yeah, I really play Madden than anything at times. That's all I've been playing. All I need for him to get was 60 yards. He got 30. What, rushing or receiving?
On 1st and 10, here's
oh, that's
Rodgers.
a man.
A check down here
That's
to
a
Jones.
man play.
And he
It's
goes
weird
nowhere.
as hell. I knew
He'll
it.
lose yardage back at the 17.
That shit look weird. I
It
knew
was
it
a
was
loss of
something.
3 right away, and it's
looking.
2nd down.
I knew he was doing some weird shit.
Rodgers now to throw. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
I'm hopping in the gun after this, because this dude here. Ooh. Damn, he didn't
advantage and be backed up to the 24. And so 3 to bring up 4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind.
I'm too far back there. I gotta
this
find
defense
that.
continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Cover
So
one.
what do you do?
Break
I
that.
think you have to make sure that you
Yeah,
bottle
go get
him
it.
in
You want me to kick
at
it so
varying
bad.
levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Right.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
That option shit conservative because you're not finna be doing that running with. I'm not going for it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Give me that shit. Exactly, bro.
It's
Get up.
intercepted. Picked off by
Get up.
Jair
Right.
Alexander.
Running
And
these
he will
weird
bring it
plays,
back
bro.
to about the 11-yard line.
That's what I be talking about.
So CD,
You're
his
not finna be
very
running over
first
real
pass of the afternoon
RPO.
intercepted.
Like,
I know
no,
that's
bro.
a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every
You're
pass
not
he
finna
threw
beat me with no
wasn't a
shit like
single
that.
interception because, oh, that's right, there were no
promise you.
defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
I gave him that.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded
He
like
think
a
he got some
lawn chair.
defense, too. That's
2
a funny
yards the
part. That
loss,
defense
2nd and
is
12.
That's fine.
Rodgers going to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. It's caught. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout.
Timeout for good.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Promise you it's not.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. The carry here for the big tight
Could
end.
have got that.
And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
That's so garbage. That's so garbage. I knew what he was going to do, bro.
After what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Jackson with a handoff to
I'm not
Dobbins
going
on
for
the
that.
option.
You're not
He
doing
is
no
going to be
option.
stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun.
No.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. He gets away from
To get that play is crazy.
Get him down up past
To
the
actually get that is
15-yard
crazy.
line.
Took a heck of a chance there, didn't he? Result-based business. We know that.
He ran
That result was positive for
all
him.
plays.
But, oh, my goodness, how close was that to being negative?
Well, because you're essentially in the shadow of your own end zone there to go for. I get it if it's late 4th quarter. Well, it paid off. I guess the end justifies the means, right?
It certainly does. Had to be more than a gut feeling there. Had to be just total confidence they would pick it up.
Dalvin's going to take the handoff on the option.
It is ass hurt. Man.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. And some space
That's
here.
Garbage. That is garbage, bro. That is garbage.
Touchdown.
He literally ran to his man.
78 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
I had a trick vision.
Well, we've certainly seen this before,
garbage.
CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up the end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
You threw the ball straight to him.
Team and it's intercepted.
Oh, God.
Near the 44.
That's
and he's
garbage,
just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a misthrow, maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. He'll get
gosh, bro.
And some room to roam now.
Fucking weirdo, man. That's an RPO. Someone told me to just change the play.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
You can't stop this play because you
down
won't
near
change
the
the play.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. On play action, now Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down.
Yo, it just made me throw a line.
Picked off by
I bet us might lose this game because of that. It made me throw a lot. I was going to throw it on the break when he got open.
Now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more past the 40.
Oh, this nigga is fast as fuck for some reason, bro. He's never that fast, bro.
For a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson
is killing
with his second
runs,
touchdown
bro.
here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. It's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Forced out to his left. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers now on first down. Open man, here is Cobb. And he takes it down.
That's so
deep
fucking garbage. That's how he scored. That's fucking 1-on-1.
That's it for the first half. Two more quarters
I see
to
how
go.
I'm going to be him.
Plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
He ran that stupid-ass
Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 50 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football.
I did not
think this
put
is a great
nothing
spot
on
to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Oh, look at the juke. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Jackson.
That'll be complete to Dobbins.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. They'll run here with Edwards.
Yo, that is so garbage,
Forces his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 6-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb there to make the grab. And the Packers get a score closer.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
Let me see. Double team, huh?
They'll try and run it here. He's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Green Bay football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays.
I know exactly what play
when you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken.
Now look out, Rodgers.
Get the ball, bro. Get the ball. Oh, my God. That's
fortunate
garbage.
to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there with their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Might be open afterward.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Nice save,
a big play there.
Nice
Rodgers
save,
to Cobb.
nice
48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick
Queen. That's a pass interference.
He's at the 50. The 30.
It's a PR.
10. And
That's
he
what
will
that is.
bring this back.
That's
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
No.
So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
That is garbage, bro.
Out of the backfield.
That's, I could have had a
what's going to turn out to be the
I see you can't stop
this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters.
You can't stop
are
that.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Flushed.
Where you going?
He's gonna go down.
Where you going, man?
Rashawn
Come
Gary
on, man.
picks up his 2nd sack
Come on,
of the
man.
afternoon.
Where you going?
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Play action. Now Jackson.
Give me that.
What?
You were...
Keep the feet in. Yes, he got him.
No, you kidding me.
Says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
You're kidding me, bro.
Connection on that one. 33 yards.
You're kidding me.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That is so
quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
That is so garbage, bro.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll run the toss here. Edwards.
Come on, bro.
Down
That's garbage.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle.
That is so garbage, man.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely
the way he scored.
Everybody wants those every drive the game drives. What makes him successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
2nd and 8. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
I should have been breaking them plays apart because he was running cover 1 forever.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now Brady on the bootleg. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hold on. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
I just thought about it. I got Tom Brady. I can basically do any play I want.
2nd and 10.
This team.
Brady now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And it's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski again. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You better do that.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
I know I spent...
A
lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And running with power here. And he will be out of bounds here. It will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 on the last play, 19 more here at another 1st down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete to the tight end, Warner. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Nope.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In his own end zone, it's Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. Underneath, he's got Brady. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And, indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
How did he break that?
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, it's Mitchell, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
There go Darty, we bring this one out.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay. So that was the reason why I got that damn sack.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Brady. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
That was literally a touchdown.
Brady will go down. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Off the play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 57 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that makes the score 14-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Shotgun now for Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's get started today. Oh, man.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I could have caught it and spiked the ball.
Defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I just said my thing. I could have caught that and spiked the ball.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 39. And Suckup will put this one right through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Boom, boom.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
What is this? Bro, you are kidding me. What is that?
That's not the end of the world.
I knew you were running the ball.
Like, first half,
like, what is that?
But for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped to mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play action, Garoppolo. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo.
I couldn't get there. Dang it. I knew it was the same play.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Then he'll give it here to his running back.
Look at this
and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They're going to try some sneaky stuff. Oh, nah. Hold on.
Garoppolo.
Yeah, you're not finna do no PA crosses on me.
Right.
Give me that.
A shot for
no, you're not doing no PA crosses on me, boy.
And another
he just tried me.
Could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Buddy just tried to sneak a PA crossing.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
I'm really taking that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
5 yards remain on second down. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
That's trash, bro.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The big fella, the 20. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I keep putting the ball too close.
They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage is typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Here's Sanu on the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo.
Ooh, touchdown.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2.
A check down here to Jones.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now Brady again.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Brady now on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I should do it to Fournette. Oh, not happening.
And the Niners are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Caught by Sanu. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This is caught. It's Sanu. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. There he goes, right side.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
It's a pick six. He brings it back to the half.
And we out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This dude ain't coming.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Cover 3.
On play action, now Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a play fake. Brady. That's caught by Howard. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
He threw that straight to him.
Intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah, he just threw that straight to him.
Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they end up running themselves out of time.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Let's just do that. Can they kick him, please? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm off this jump, bro.